Hey everybody, welcome to the Glasses Push. My name's Chuck, and today we're talking about the short story, The Dispatcher, by John Scalzi. Why should you care? Audible is giving away this short story for free, and it is narrated by Zachary Quinto, Spock from the new Star Trek movies. Sure, why not? So, it's free, and Zachary Quinto knocks it out of the park. And it's only 2 hours. Oh, and did I mention it's free? Who should read this, slash listen to this? John Scalzi, he has a light tone that is very plot and idea driven, not so much mired down in description. In a lot of ways, I found him very similar to Ernest Cline. So anybody that likes Ernest Cline's style of writing, I think is going to be at home here. Oh, and if you're a fan of free things, you should check it out. What did I think? So the world of The Dispatcher is absolutely fascinating. In this world, when someone is murdered, they come back to life. Death by natural causes still exists. Death by suicide still exists, but if someone murders you, you come back to life. That's the hook of this short story. As high concept and sci-fi and awesome as that idea is, which it is really intriguing, the story itself takes on almost more of that film noir, detective, investigator type story vibe. There's a very interesting decision made, which is that this story takes place in a time where this concept of not dying by murder is totally commonplace. So nobody's fazed by it. And as ballsy of a choice as that is, I think when you have such a great concept, going the detective story route was not playing to the strength of this story, which is the core concept. And like I said, John Scalzi kind of falls into the Ernest Cline style of writing, where plot and creative ideas are put at the forefront, and descriptions of characters, descriptions of the world, the rich details kind of fall to the wayside. When there is such a cool idea at play, it's easy to forgive, and there are a lot of interesting glimpses into this world, so you really get a feel of several different ways that people take advantage of this mortality loophole. Always when it came back to the mystery component of the story, it felt a little uninspired. It's like if you're at Disneyland, at one of the places that sells churros, and you ask for a bottled water. There's all this awesome stuff here. You can have a churro, you can have frozen lemonade, you're getting a water? Okay, yeah, you need water, sure. But you don't want a churro? Why don't you get the churro? The detective elements of this story are the water of the Disneyland churro cart murder loophole of The Dispatcher. But it's only 2 hours, it goes by really quick, and the dialogue is really enjoyable. A lot of the characters are smartasses, and so there's some fun banter there. While it has a great hook, and it reads or listens very fast, the writing is so crude and simple that it almost becomes a detractor. And I really hate to act like I know better than the author, but it seems like the story was focusing on the wrong elements. But is it worth a listen? Of course. Great performance in the narration, super interesting concept, and at the price of free $99, what are you waiting for? So what would I rate it? Honestly, if it wasn't for the great concept, I would say that this would be on the lower end of average to below average. The concept's great, the tone is fun, even if the execution is a little simplistic and maybe lacking in some complexity and detail. So with that, I would say it pushes it right at the top end of average. We're giving it a 79. And when should you listen to this? As soon as possible. It's free, it's just a little over 2 hours. And if you haven't delved into the world of audiobooks, it's fascinating. Audiobooks are amazing. It allows people with really busy lives to digest books on the go. Where should you listen to this? In a safe place where you cannot be murdered. Because unlike the world of the dispatcher here, if you die here, it's for realsies. Alright, well thank you so much for watching. Have you listened to this short story yet? Is it available in a format you can read? Also, what do you think about audiobooks? Have you checked out Audible? Is there another cool audiobook app that you all like? And what's the one thing you would do for fun if you could murder people and they wouldn't die? I would say disagreement over books and albums. Oh, you don't think Mormont's Raven is the best character in A Song of Ice and Fire? I'm sorry that you don't agree with my really weird opinion on this, but boom, you dead. And that's what I'd say. That'd be like my catchphrase. Boom, you dead. And then maybe I do a glasses push. One of those.